Hello. Happy Friday. Oh, I'm realizing you guys might be able to hear my fan in the background. I should probably turn that down. Hi chat. Hi Coven. I'm so proud of you for making it to the end of the week. I'm here to work on commissions. Why the fuck am I peeking? What is going on? My audio. Hello. Are we good? The fuck? I think we should be good now. I think. Anyway. Hey, I recognize that face. Yeah, I'm going to work on a couple commissions today. Hopefully we can get to more than one, but I'm going to be working on Rome's today. My friend Rome Live. Hi, Soul Spark. Hi, Archon. Hi, Mr. Longlegs. Hi, Yuza. Hi, Crep. Hi, Tachanka. Hi, Dingus. Hi, Melkor. Hi, Peps. Can you guys hear my fan? Is it too loud? I can turn it down if necessary. Okay, I have a theory about my microphone gain. Like, I have it so low and it's still like peaking and I don't understand why. What the hell? You guys can't hear it? Okay, sick, because it's kind of warm in here. So, okay, never mind. My theory, I don't know. What the fuck? Okay. I can barely pick it out of the background. Okay, cool. You guys get to hear that today because 'tis warm in here. But, yeah, today is just going to be a cozy, chatty art stream because I'm still like trudging through my backlog. Everybody has been so patient with me regarding that, so my clients are lovely. But I want to get everything done by the end of this month. Hi, Evil Vaughn, welcome. But yeah. Hi, Ahmad, welcome in. Okay. But yeah, so first commission is hopefully not only, but we'll see today. We'll see how much stamina I've got. Is a profile picture comm for Rome, my friend Rome Live, because he asked me for this like a couple months ago. So I just got to get a profile picture drawn for him. And honestly, like, for me, he's very easy to draw because I don't have to draw his eyes. I don't have to draw his eyes, so it speeds up the process a little bit, which is nice. And there's no hands being drawn as well. Hi, Electric Lion, welcome. But yeah, dude, okay, so I got kind of tired of watching YouTube while I was drawing this week. Because I feel like all I do is watch YouTube or like listen to music, so it gets a little tiring sometimes when I feel like I have nothing to watch. So I decided, since I got the login to Sister Bear's Disney Plus account, I would catch up on all the Marvel slop that I haven't watched. So I watched Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. When you get you a Crunchyroll account. Well, so I don't like watching anime when I work because I can't give it my full attention. Right? Because I prefer watching subbed anime. I always have. And I would like to, and like I don't feel like watching a Marvel movie requires my full attention. So yeah. Because when I'm really picky about anime as well. I can't read subs and edit. It's not possible. Yeah, I can't watch subbed anime. I watched like when I watched Naruto, I watched it dubbed. And I watched it all in the background. But that's because it's a show that has like a lot of downtime in it, you know? So that was like fine, but there's not a lot of anime that I like want to watch that are like that. I think the only other one, I did it with Hunter x Hunter as well. I think the only anime I can think of that would be fine for that is like maybe Bleach, but even then I don't really want to watch that anime. I mean, I'd rather read it, honestly. You know, I'd rather just read it, because that anime is like a PowerPoint. Okay, Rome's hair is actually kind of difficult to draw. To make sure, like, I get the shapes nice. I don't normally sketch on stream because it's a lot of thinking. But did you like the Doctor Strange movie? It was okay. I don't know. I don't know what like the general public's opinion about Doctor Strange is, but I actually really like him as a character. Minus when he's like obsessed with that girl. Like, I don't know. I think he's actually a pretty cool character, but like his obsession with that one lady is like, brother, this is like the one thing making you lame as hell. Like, because I like when he acts as like a mentor figure, but it's cool that he doesn't know. Want him to no, that's Benedict Cumberbatch, brother. I'm not. I'm not. It's not 2012. It's not 2012. He does look better with the gray streaks, I will say, but I'm not a Benedict Cumberbatch enjoyer personally. She's called Strange as Simp. No, unironically, like he's interesting because he's like probably one of the most OP characters in the entire like franchise, but he doesn't know what he's doing. And he tries his best to be a good person. And I think that's, but he also still, you know, is human, right? And I think that's like interesting. It's an interesting character because he could be really boring and like godlike and, you know, oh, I do everything right and blah, blah, blah. But he doesn't. And that's really interesting. He just does what he thinks is right. And he's nice to the kids that he mentors and stuff. And I think that's cool. But holy shit, move on. Damn, dude. Like you chose this life of being an Avenger and you're still sad about this woman that you can't date because you're scared to hurt her. Move on. She got married. Shut the fuck up. God damn. That was basically my verdict of the movie. Hi, Coffee Witch. Welcome. It's a bell. Tis a bell. I don't like this so far, to be quite honest. So, will Bear become the next Sorcerer Supreme? I don't really know that much about that side of Marvel comics or anything. Like, it just... I feel like I get why people didn't like that movie very much. Marvel movies are, like, pretty visually sauceless, like, always. And Doctor Strange, like, Multiverse of Madness was trying to do something cool with, like, oh, we're shifting into different realities and it all looks different and crazy, but it still looked lame as hell because Marvel movies have no sauce. So... They tried, but, you know. I don't know. I wasn't as big of a hater as a lot of people were, I guess, but, like, it was definitely a movie. Definitely not the worst I've ever seen, but, not the best either, but that's why I'm not watching it with my full attention. 3 director changes will do that. Jeez, man. They should have leaned in the horror more. See, I think that, like, fundamentally, right, when you make a live action comic series book, like, book, movie, not book, what the hell? When you, because, like, Doctor Strange and, like, Scarlet Witch and all of those characters, they all have magic, and it's all bullshit. Like, it's not realistic. Like, you can kind of believe, like, Captain America, because he's just a guy with a shield that's really strong. You can kind of believe Iron Man, because it's like, it's a robot suit made with science and it's like kind of sort of based in the real world. But I think when you get into the territory of like, there are evil monsters and magic and he can do all this crazy shit, like, I think it's gonna look a little stupid because you've spent like hours and hours and hours with these other characters that have like a little more believable superpowers, and then they're like, oh, we have these books that are the good book and the evil book, and there's evil souls of the damned. It's like, oh my god, what happened to the guy with the shield and the super strength? You know, like, it just seems so like, it's like, what is happening, you know? And I feel like any movie or like property, I guess, that deals with like the supernatural and like magic is usually done better animated anyway, because it's kind of hard to make it look not like Harry Potter. You know? I don't know. I don't know if I illustrated that point well with what I said, but I hope you guys get what I mean. It's not easy. Especially when like fucking it's just Benedict Cumberbatch like walking around New York City with like with like wizard robes, you know? Like like what is bro doing, you know? It just looks strange. And that's not to the fault of like the people making the movie. It's just like the setup of some comics is just really like really dumb, like objectively. Favorite Harry Potter movie? I don't have one. I was more into the books as a kid, but I like the Goblet of Fire if I had to choose. Harry, you might put your name in the Goblet of Fire. Harry Potter. He said calmly, yeah. Yeah. The way Marvel characters have dealt with it in many cases, it became gods ever since the comics is insane. I think it's just like power scaling is with stuff like Marvel comics that have been around for like decades and decades is just not an easy task. Because like the scope has to get bigger, you know, like I think that they've kind of written themselves into a hole where they have to keep introducing more powerful characters, and like canonically the more powerful Marvel characters look really fucking stupid in a live action movie, you know? Like, I started watching that Black Panther sequel afterwards because I was like, oh, I guess that's next chronologically. And I was like, what the fuck is going on, man? Like, I can believe the Wakanda stuff because I think it's cool, but like, who are these blue people coming out of the water? Like, Namor looks like he belongs in Percy Jackson. Like, what is happening right now? I just think it's not really worth taking seriously. Namor is just Marvel Aquaman. He's hot as hell, too. We take those. They tried to make Namor look cool, but it's not possible. I know, I kind of feel like that's why I prefer animated superhero stuff. Not to be biased or anything. I just think that it's easier to make people look cool that are like literally just wizards, you know? My current teacher designed Namor for the sequel and he said the costume gave him a headache. I actually really like it outside of the shoes. The shoes just look a little weird in universe, but obviously like that's a hard thing to do because I think it's like a pretty iconic part of his design from what I understand, so you can't just leave it out. Yeah, it's a tough problem because like I think people are like, oh, this comic character looks so stupid in the live action movie. I hate it. But like I think as a designer, it's a lot of pressure to have to like translate something as like stupid as a spandex suit and make it look realistic for the setting, because then those Sam fans are like, actually, I don't think Superman's spandex suit would hold up in fire. It would catch on fire and it would rip. And then they're like, oh, well, I hate the body armor. I hate the body armor suits because they look bad. And it's like, okay, well, like, you have to choose one or the other because they're gonna look fucking stupid regardless, because if they change their design, you're gonna be mad anyway. There's no winning. It's an impossible task to make everybody happy with a character like that. IMO, the X-Men have never looked better than the 1992 animated series. I don't know anything about the X-Men. I'm gonna be so honest. I know absolutely nothing. God, Rome's hair is hard to figure out. I think it's like, that's partially why I think people don't like video game movie adaptations, because for some reason, like a lot of these studios are like allergic to making, what's it called? Like not making changes to the original outfit in the games, and they like moviefy them. But at the same time, like there are needs for cinema, so it's like, okay, what's the solution? You know, there's like, there's just never a good one when there's like a very iconic design like that. Hi, Mondo. I love Darwin. He's my favorite X-Men, and his only live action appearance, they did the worst and dumbest thing possible. They showed off, oh my God, what's his name? I think his name is Black Bolt in Doctor Strange, and I was like, this guy looks dumb as fuck. They kept him faithful to the comics, and it's like, yeah, you keep him faithful to the comics, but like his design still looks stupid as hell. Like, oh my God. Black Bolt got washed, and dude, he looked so fucking dumb. Oh my God. Yeah, Blackagar Boltagon. I was like, who's naming these people? J.K. Rowling? Like, what is... like, oh my God. I do this every time I draw Roma. I make his, like, halo too low and too thin to cover the eyes. And it just looks wrong. I don't know. I've never really been a comics fan.
When it's my 20-month resub to Earl Bear that eats fish.
Wow! Thank you for the 20 months. Oh my God, Chapper just got Mike Wazowski'd. Hold on. Hold on, I can fix him. Hold on, where is he? Oh my God. Ah! Actually, I'm just gonna move this down. Oh, do you guys want fishing on today? Do you guys want to fish? Holy shit, 20 months. I've been doing this for so long. I do think the costumes in Superman are much more successful than many Marvel. Oh, I agree. I agree. I didn't really mind the Man of Steel. I didn't really mind the Man of Steel costume. I'm gonna be honest. But I prefer this new one because I feel like it leans into the stupid part of this. Like they weren't afraid to just be like, yeah, this costume is like really dumb in real life. But we're just gonna roll with it, and I respect that. I think it looks good. He's looking like a hentai protagonist. This is his actual design. He just doesn't have his eyes showing. But I always struggle with getting his hair to look good. So I like to add a little extra detail, so I'm just going to be noodling with this for a little bit. All I can think of is Henry Cavill's receding hairline. Don't talk about him like that. He plays World of Warcraft and he's hot. I don't want realistic. I want superheroes in weird costumes. Yeah, and I think that's like totally valid, but I think you have to like choose one or the other or else it just looks really weird. Okay, I'll give you guys fishing. Hold on, let me turn it on. I'll give you baby sensory. I'm so glad the actor for Guy Gardner wanted to keep the stupid ass bowl cut. I can't wait to watch that movie, dude. I'm excited. I'm gonna go see it on my break. How do I hide everything? Hello? I should be able to hide. She gave me hope. That's good. I'm glad. Being a good person is fucking awesome. Hold on. I gotta hide this so I can fix it. Donde fishing. Okay. Oh. Auto hide. Oh my god, why is this like this? Not to costume nerd, but most superhero costumes are not successful because they make the details too close to reality instead of relying on the visual breakups that make them identifiable in the books. That, and when they try to add too many parts that are like realistic, there's just too much visual clutter. There's just way too much happening. So it just gets busy and nobody likes it, you know? Okay, I don't know why this isn't working, but that's okay. Could hope-inducing superhero movies be a recession indicator? Probably, but it's for the best. We need that right now, I think. I'm tired of dark and gritty. We need hope. I don't think Superman is at his best when he's like, when it's like dark and gritty. He's supposed to be like a symbol of hope for humanity. I was gonna say something and I forgot. Oh, comics. I was gonna say I never got into like reading superhero comics because when I was growing up, it was like, I mean, and they're still doing this. Like they would like make something, right? And then it would like suffer from like reboot disease where like every like Marvel or DC would be like, oh, this thing has like 6 issues. Oh, let's reboot the whole thing and start over. And like they did that for like, I don't even know like how many years. And it was like, okay, well, I don't know what the hell's happening, so I can't get invested. So I just like didn't care. And I read manga and now I'm a VTuber. Like, I don't think there was a consistent, like, DC or Marvel property until the movies. And even then, that's like, the fuck is this, you know? Dude, what am I doing? This is... Okay, I'm gonna draw over this because I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna fix it. That's the confusing thing with Marvel. They have mainline comics and tons of variant comics. Same with, oh my god, same with DC, though. They have their own issues. Have you ever seen Yusuke Murata's Marvel sketches? No. I have not. You mean like DC Absolute Run? I'm sure there's like a lot of comics that I would like. I just find that like accessing them is not really that easy. And that's always been my issue. Like, they've never made it easy. And I think that's why a lot of people who are, like, my age range, like, kind of gravitated towards manga because it was somehow more accessible to us than actually, like, reading, like, actual comics, like, Western comics. It all boils down to accessibility. Why do I hate this? It's probably because I keep getting the head shape wrong. But yeah, I think the last full Western comic I read was Invincible. And then before that, I think it was Lock and Key, which I did enjoy. It was really good. But that was like in 2017, I think. It's been a long time. Okay, I'm gonna start from the root, even though I'm gonna put a hood over his hair. But yeah, I will forcibly update you guys on my Marvel movie adventures. Nobody asked, but I need some garbage right now. And that is my chosen garbage that I'm going to watch. Thank you for the hydrate, Super Saiyan Sora. Hi, Squid. I have to go back to hero costumes, but having cheaply produced super suits being filmed with 4K red digital cameras does not bode well. Yeah. Again, it's just, there's too many issues with adapting superhero costumes. Like, you can't please everybody, and there are things that just make it look bad regardless. Like, there's no winning, it feels like. Drawing hard. Drawing hard. But yeah, if you guys have any, like, garbage movie recommendations that I can just have on in the background, let me know, because I think the last things I watched, before I got Sister Bear's Disney Plus was, what did I watch? I watched The Mummy and the sequel, and I saw that horrific, that horrific fucking Scorpion the Rock fusion. Oh my god, it was horrible. It was so horrible. Wonka, did you even watch that, dude? Oh god. Hi, Pingu, welcome. What was it? What was your verdict? Hi, Kems. Why the fuck are you banned in Rome's chat? Hello? What did you do? Maybe it was a joke ban. Mods, can we fix this? I'm not even banned in there. Oh, maybe it was like a ban from like a couple months ago and it was like a joke. I was there 10 minutes ago. Oh, that's so funny. Sometimes it sometimes just like breaks like that when you have shared ban info like that. Can we get a shout out for chems, please? You got a new- What? What did you get? Oh my god. Hedgehog? Oh my god. Cute! Hedgehogs are so cute. Have you posted pictures anywhere? Hedgehogs are adorable. Okay, I fixed the hair, I believe. Bro poops a lot on his wheel. How did you happen upon a hedgehog? How does one do this? You've always wanted one? Ah, I see. Congratulations. You have a new baby. You have a new baby to take care of. Did you guys see that? I feel like everybody's seen this at this point, but did you guys see that, like, CEO having an affair at a Coldplay concert? I can't escape it. It's like everywhere. Wait, did he respond, or are you talking about like how they reacted on camera? I don't, dude, it's so dumb because like, you know what would have happened if like they did nothing? Nobody would have noticed. Like, literally nobody would have noticed if they didn't react like that. Like, they made it worse for themselves. Coldplay man being like, oops, I hope that wasn't an affair. Literally nobody would have known if they didn't react like that. I'm telling you. I think, I don't know, I think it would be really embarrassing to have that be like the one thing people know. I'm not gonna lie, getting caught having an affair at a Coldplay concert is peak white CEO, baby. Oh, I mean, personally, I wouldn't be caught dead at a Coldplay concert, but not to be a hater, but like, when I was like, when did they play the Super Bowl? Was it like 2012 or something? I remember being like a kid and thinking like, oh, I kind of like Coldplay, like they're kind of cool. And then I heard Chris Martin sing at the Super Bowl, and I was like, this guy can't sing live to fuck. And then I like stopped caring. I've never liked Coldplay since then. Could always be worse. It could be an Imagine Dragons show. Oh, the misery. Every single person is my enemy. I played pickleball once. Once. Over Christmas. I was also sick when I did that, which is probably a bad idea, but, you know, whatever. She pickle on my balls till I score? She pickle on my ball till I score? I'm so funny. I'm hilarious. I don't keep you- I don't lock you guys in my basement and make you watch my streams. I don't know what you're talking about. I have the one and only 24 karat Labubu. My mom is a huge proponent of pickleball. She plays 4 to 5 times a week. I don't know what it is about like old people and pickleball because they love it. It's probably because it's less intense than like most sports and it's social. That's my guess at least. Yeah, it's like relatively low impact, yeah. It's a pickleball court 10 feet from my apartment. I've only used it to let my dog run around off her leash. Oh god. Yeah, my parents are not the kind to be playing pickleball. Pickleball sports anime when? Is it popular outside of the US? I was gonna say, yeah, it's probably not popular outside of the US. Because I've never heard anybody talking about it. Canada, Australia, Malaysia, and the UK. Does the UK call it like gherkin ball? Branston pickleball. I feel like they're too obsessed with tennis. She gurfed my balls till I pickle. I need to say, though, like, I don't know if any of you have ever tried a British pickle, but they are vile. Like, actually fucking inedible pickles. I always thought as a kid that I hated pickles because Papa Bear would buy British pickles. It just turns out British pickles are made with, like, radioactive vinegar, and it makes them so acidic. And I can't eat them. They're so nasty. I think any British person who doesn't like pickles should come to the US and have an American pickle, because I think that the ones from the UK are like fermented over 1,000 years and will like actively degrade your stomach lining. So maybe give them another try elsewhere, because holy shit, they're so strong. It's actually insane. Are they Branson? Okay, so Branson pickle is like a spread. I'm talking like those tiny little pickles, like the small cucumbers. They're called gherkins, I think. And they also, in the UK, they do like pickled onions. Those are rancid, man. Like, they're not the kind that we get here in the US that are like red pickled onions that taste amazing. They're like full on like tiny ass little shallots that are pickled, and they're, oh my god, they're so nasty. Hi Haz, welcome in. As self-proclaimed pickle princess, I do not claim British pickles. They are nasty. I think Mama Bear just heard me talking about pickles. Mama Bear just heard me. Cornichon pickles? Hold on. She's correcting me. She can hear me talking. Hold on. Cornichon. Oh, they're called gherkins in England. Okay, so I wasn't wrong. Like, what even? Dude, they're so nasty. I can't. They just taste like, I think I just hate malt vinegar. Like, malt vinegar is so nasty to me. I think it just tastes like they're pickled in malt vinegar. Okay, Mama Bear says Cornichon. Thanks. LOL. Pickle. Emoji. Oh yeah, they have Kool-Aid pickles. At the fair. They taste medicinal, like they're not even meant to be eaten as food. I think they're like, maybe it's because like they were invented well, actually, still the British still don't know how to use seasoning, but like maybe they made them so strong because they have to like feel something every once in a while, you know, for the lack of the lack of spices they use. They gotta like set their senses on fire, you know? Something like that. Have you seen Rebecca's Chinese takeaway? Is that the like, I got me chips with me curry sauce and stuff like that? The one with the Bitmoji. No. Maybe she's come up and I didn't know. I could be wrong though. I have the one and only 24 karat Labubu. 24 karat gold Labubu.
Real bear hours.
Shinji, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you for the Prime. Too lazy to cook tonight, but I don't know if I can be bothered to walk to go get food. Can you get me a Tesco meal deal? Or a Greg's sausage roll? Dude, shit on British food all you want, but sausage rolls are fire. They're so good. They open it out, man. Rain, what the fuck is your sleep schedule, bro? That's what I want to know. Are you good? Music producer, unemployed. Yeah, fucking... I think I'm on the same schedule as you. Real. Dude. Tachanka, thank you for the tier 2. And thank you for the hype train. Wow. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, I put a sub goal for this month down below. I did it through Twitch because I felt like it was a little cluttered on the screen. But if we hit the goal, I will make bear wide. I will make the bear wide emote. So I'm gonna brave the night to get food. I'll BRV in like an hour. Don't get... I don't know. Don't let Freddy 5Bear get you. The very real Freddy 5Bear. You're lucky I don't have time. Listen, this emote is so cursed, they have to work for it. It's so fucking cursed, they have to work for it this time. I feel like it's only fair. Like, this needs to be wider. Mr. Longlegs, thank you for gifting a sub to Dragon Emperor. Thank you. Okay, I can't decide if I want to, like, make this small, but I think it's better if I just make it, like, fully fit the screen like this. Level 2, Pog. Scamage train. Like, I think this framing is, like, fine, I think. I don't love this, shoulder, though. Like, it needs to be, like, over here. Like that. Maybe, and then... I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna see it, but... You know, I gotta be picky. Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. I feel like this could be moved again, though. I think as long as the collarbones look believable, it's, like, fine. My personal opinion. It's kind of weird to draw, like, a masculine character because all I've done for, like, the last month is draw boobs. All I've done for this last month is draw boobs, guys. Yeah. Actually, how does that make you feel? Like a businesswoman. I know my target audience. I'm not trying to delude myself. I'm not trying to delude myself. Also, speaking of, the last, well, second to last, I guess, strip game art is almost finished. It should be done tomorrow. Just saying. Just saying. I have improved quite a lot since doing that, I would say. That did not take long to get you to step 3. I thought it would take at least another day, but I kind of didn't... I think I should have set the things higher. It will be pretty high for the last one, so we'll see if we'll be able to hit it. The whole point of even doing that stuff is, like, farming Twitter engagement anyway. So... I think just moving this up will fix my problem. I think the angle is a little weird. Just have it be like that. Yeah, that's better. Listen, I knew there was a demand. You guys are just quiet about it. You guys are just quiet about it. I see you. I see you. But I will say, I think I've hit an improvement spike, which is really nice. I have improved quite a bit in the last, like, month or so. I think it's because I'm actually getting sleep. Which, who would have thought? Who would have thought getting quality sleep would help me improve my art? Jeez. Wow. Imagine being a functional member of society. Thank you for the hype train, guys. What did we get? What did we get? Confetti hype. Who knew getting more than 2 hours of sleep really helps? Yeah, I am not looking forward to the next semester starting up, that's for sure. Manifest that I get this job that I applied for, because my life would be much easier. I've been doing this method of dreaming what you're struggling with, and it's been helping. Wait, what do you mean? Like, thinking about it when you go to sleep? Hmm. Imagine, yeah, I don't really dream that much, and if I do, I always forget what it is. I know I'm about to ask a bunch of people with milk-hating tummies, but should I ricotta cheese on my pizza? She ricotta I cheese on her pizza. What kind of toppings? What kind of toppings are you putting on it besides ricotta? Hold on, I'm trying to find. Rome sent me some. References. Mio! Hi, Mio! Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. I hope you had a good stream. Hello. For those of you who don't know me, hi. I'm Bear, professional character designer and art witch VTuber with magical drawings. Let me color your world. And I'm working on a commission for my friend Rome Live. We're just chatting about pizza. Pizza and dreaming, or the lack of dreaming, I guess. Because I don't dream very much. And if I do, it's like a stress dream, which is probably not good for me, but, you know. I'm trying to find the references Rom sent me. Yeah, I don't remember them much. It's, I never have. But, like, I do get, like, okay, I'm not really, like, a very superstitious or, like, spiritual person. Which is funny, because I am a witch. But, every time I've experienced, like, deja vu moments, or, like, things that I've, like, dreamt about things happening to me, and then they have happened. Which is, like, kind of terrifying, I won't lie. But it has happened before. So, like, sometimes I'm like, what is this, you know? And it's been, like, things that have happened, like, I dream about things that have happened to me, but, like, it was years before. So, sometimes I get a little scared, and I'm like, what the hell? So, part of me is sometimes like, okay, what is this, you know? Like, that's insane. Oh my god, I need my... Where's my drawing glove, dude? Chat, I lost my drawing glove. Hello? I don't want to put on a long sleeve shirt because it's too hot. I actually don't know where it is. What the hell? What the helly? No, it's too warm. Ugh. I'll put one sleeve on my arm. This is like scuffed. Scuffed as hell. You know, I'm just gonna use my new pen that I've been using. Yeah, I'm not like into like astrology or anything like that as well. So sometimes like I have stuff like that happen to me and I'm like, what the hell? I don't know how to feel about this. Mercury's and Gatorade and all that stuff. I don't love how I did this. I'm trying to figure out how to elongate the face slightly. Retrograde. I know, that's why I said Gatorade. It's like the unfunny astrology joke. Mercury's in Gatorade. I am, You know, I do, like, I don't really, like, I'm not really into astrology, but I do think, like, the star signs that I have are, like, pretty accurate to my personality. So in some ways I'm like, oh, okay, maybe it's, I mean, it could just be confirmation bias, but you know. I feel like I witnessed something earlier today. There was a large-ass crow who landed on the fence by the lakeside. A squirrel came up to him and started gesturing and chittering. The crow gave a loud response, and they both took off at the same time. I have to wonder what they exchanged. Corvids are really, really smart. They are so interesting to watch interact with their environment. They're so smart. Hi, Edge Drive. Maybe I used the word, the statement confirmation bias wrong. Oh yeah, no, I did use that right. I did use it right. But also, like, your self-perception is, like, it might not always be accurate, though. That's the thing. Which is, like, kind of scary. Because, like, I think a lot of people are, like, not very self-aware. And I'm not saying, like, oh, I'm super self-aware. But me thinking that I'm self-aware could just be me being, like, not self-aware. I don't know if that, like... I don't know if that makes any sense. But, like... it's hard to explain. Kato! Oh my gosh. Hi, Kato. Chat, look away. I just gotta really fast. That's for Kato. Only for Kato. Thank you for the raid, Kato. Hello, my name is Bear, professional character designer turned witch VTuber with magical drawings. And I'm working a commission for my friend Rome for a profile picture. How was your stream? We're talking about astrology and stuff like that, and how I'm saying that, like, I think I'm not really, like, a fan of, like, astrology, just personally. I don't think it's, like, a bad thing, but I was saying that I think that my signs line up with my personality, but also that could just be me not being self-aware. You know? Like, I think I'm self-aware, but that could just be me being stupid. Pookie, are you an earth sign? Yes, I am. I am an earth sign. Mine is scarily accurate for me, but I get it's not everyone's thing. Yeah, I'm not, like, against it or anything. It's just not, like, something that I am wholly on board with, personally, if that makes sense. But also, mine do match up. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm the same way with, like, tarot cards and stuff like that, too. I'm gonna see if anybody in chat can guess mine correctly. It would be interesting to see. Also, Kato, if you have to head out, no worries. I know streaming can be quite tiring, so if you have to get food or head to bed, do whatever you need to. No pressure to stick around, but obviously you are more than welcome. Tarot cards are scientific in the sense that you detect signs of unmet needs and things that need to change in your life. Yeah, I think it's, from what I understand, I think it's just the act of, like, people being told, like, I don't want to say generalized statements. That's not fair. But like things that they could possibly resonate with, and then their brain like applies it to their life, and they're like, oh, maybe I do need to focus on that. Like it's kind of like the power of suggestion, maybe. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know a lot about it.
It's B40 byte.
Thank you for the sub, Captain Krabs. Thank you for the 5 months. Bye, Thomas. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for coming with the raid. Yeah, I've never gotten a reading before, so I don't have a lot to say about it personally. I have a couple friends who do it though. I just think that like when people make fun of others for like finding like comfort or even interest in tarot cards or astrology, I think that's really mean and cringe, because it's like it's literally not hurting anybody, and if it helps them, then there's nothing wrong with that, you know? Hi, Cable. Find that fun with, as long as you're not letting it be a source of fact. Obviously, well, yeah, there's obviously, like, with everything, you can take it too far, but, like, if it helps you get through your day, and that's totally fine. There are worse things you could be doing. Or if it even, like, helps you think about your life in a different way. Actually, I wonder, I know what my, like, main sign is. I don't know what my other ones are. How do you check that? Astrology, birth chart. Do I have to make an account for this shit? Do I have to make an account? I don't wanna. Okay, chat, guess my star sign. Go. See if you can do it. Well, I know what my zodiac sign is, but I will not be sharing that one. Okay, birth chart. April. Let's see. I think this is the right one. Well, no, Chinese is birth. Chinese zodiac is birth year. Also, there are multiple star signs for April, so I don't know how to read this. I'm looking at this and I'm like, I don't know how to read this. What the hell? I am not an Aries, no. Oh, I get what you're saying now. Yeah, I did kind of give it away. But I don't know how to what? First house? Yeah, I'm a Taurus. I think I'm like Taurus, and then like one of the other ones is Pisces, like the rising or whatever it's called. Yeah, I'm a Taurus. Overly stubborn. This is a true fact about me. Yes. Bear stubborn? Never. I know, right? Willpower overload? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. There we go. I gotta make this sketch lighter. It's too hard to see this. I love this new brush that I got. It's so nice. It has been a lifesaver. Go. Chat, it's warm. Can you do a backflip? Yeah, watch this. Wait. Watch this. Oh! Oh! Bear's doing a backflip! Live on stream! What'd you think? I think I did a pretty good job. I stuck the landing perfectly. VTuber does backflip live on stream. Real, not clickbait. I gotta open my references again. Okay. We need the Tony Hawk trick sound. Oh my god, true. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. itsbearVT Pro Skater. Get me in the game. Get me in there. I did a backflip, Kippen. You missed it. You missed out. I did a real backflip on stream.
Do a kickflip.
Thank you for the 30 months, Cable. What the hell? Yeah, you missed the backflip. I'm sorry. I'm gonna add like more detail to his hair, because it's kind of, for my taste, it's not not enough, personally. Hi, Moose, welcome. Yeah, Cable wants me to play Tony Hawk. Cable wants me to stream Tony Hawk. Because I never played it. Tony Hawk to a... Alright, dude. Okay, dude. I'm gonna add extra hair strands. Listen, I'm too addicted to horse girls. I'm sorry. Skateboarding has to wait. Mondo, please share. Please share pizza. Please. Please. What if we put Golshi in it? Wait, technically, I do have a 3D model. Wait, when I finish Chat Bear, we can put Chat Bear and Tony Hawk. Wait. Wait, oh my god. Surely the rig won't break or anything. Surely not. Human-sized Chat Bear. You can send me the rig? Okay, maybe you're gonna have to decimate. No, I'm going to decimate him. He needs to be decimated and re-topoed still. He needs to be decimated, re-topoed, baked, and textured still. Stop, chat. You're being evil. I want yummy food too. Do that and I'll record a sick improv montage for your TikTok. Yeah, I'm putting him in the oven. He has to bake at 375 for 2 hours. Would you rather fight one human-sized Chat Bear or 100 Chat Bear-sized humans? Probably 100 Chat Bear-sized humans, because the mouth-to-body ratio on Chat Bear, if he was human-sized, he could just eat me like Kirby. That would be actually horrifying. I'm good. $100 Chapter-sized humans are just preschoolers. Can we make Chapter Tangia? You mean like... What do you mean? Because I looked into using Tangia and I don't like how much Gen AI that they use, in my personal opinion. I thought about adding like redeems for putting stuff on screen, which is funny, but like outside of that, I don't really want to touch the rest of their functions personally. Doing that Raven team leader gift the Chat Bear. Oh my god. Bruh. Ugh. Fresh tea. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How was your stream? For those of you who don't know me, Hello, my name is Bear, professional character designer and witch VTuber with magical drawings. Let me color your world. I'm working on a commission for my friend Rome. Seth and Psionic, thank you for the follows. Welcome to the Cub Coven. I hope you had a great stream. Were you drawing? Were you gaming? Were you chatting? What were you up to? Thank you for the follow, and it's super nice to meet you. Thank you for trusting me with your community. Tabaha and Tired Straw. I see the pun. I like your name. Thank you for the follow. Chatting, gaming, and drawing. Let's go. Well, if you have anything like art-wise you would like to share, let me know, and we can give you a permit. 9 hours, holy. The stamina. Okay, if you have to head out, no worries. If you need food or have to go to bed, please do. I know streaming can be quite tiring, but obviously you're more than welcome to hang out here. And chatters, what was your favorite part of our stream? Let me know. Yes, art text. Let me get you permit really fast. Permit. There we go. Let me know if you need another one. But yeah, I'm just working on this profile picture commission for my friend. His design is like pretty simple, so I'm trying to add a little more detail in the hair as I align this, just to make it a little bit more interesting. But I already forgot what we were talking about. Oh, Tony Hawk. We were talking about Tony Hawk. He is just amazing all around. Oh, so sweet. That's so cute. Oh no, it got you just at the end there. Hold on. It do be like that. Sometimes. Let's see. Oh my gosh, so cute. I love the, hold on. I'm gonna copy paste this in a different canvas so you guys can see this. I really love the lighting you have going on. It's super ambient and nice. Chat, look. So good. So soft and subtle with, oh my gosh, and the colored bounce light. I see you. I see you. I see you. Super great work. Thank you so much for sharing. I feel like the light background is not really doing this justice. Hold on. There. You can see it better like that. So good. Thank you for sharing. Be sure to go drop a follow, chat. I assume is this your VTuber? I see, because I'm asking because of the hair looks like tea. Let's get the hood in here. It is, oh, that's so fun. I like that a lot. I love like water or like liquid stuff on VTuber models. I think I mean, obviously it's like impossible to rig, but it looks so nice. It's really cool. I'm a big fan of how it turns out usually. You're gonna have to split Chapter into several objects. There's a 300 face limit, so each cheek is gonna be independent. I was planning on doing a low poly chat bear anyway, so we can just use that. Yes, oh my gosh, it's so late. Please go get some sleep. Thank you so much for trusting me with your community, and it was great to meet you. Okay. Fabric difficult. Fabric difficult. Oh, also, since we have some new friends in here, if you guys are enjoying the vibes of the stream and want to hang out with my community more, you should join us in Discord. It's the best place to keep up with me, my content, and also you can share your art in there and get critique if you ever need help with anything. Me and my mods, well, a couple of my mods are professional artists, and we have a lot of artists in the Discord that can give you pointers, whether that's 2D art or 3D art, whatever you might need. Chat, someone get me going out of work tomorrow. Say you got a bare butt lift and you can't sit. I think that'll probably work, right? That should work, right? I bet. Let me text my manager that real quick. Besides, we don't need to run tests on the week. Yeah, you can't sit if you got a bare butt lift. It hurts too much, you know? The swelling should go down in like a day or two. Oh, fabric, my behated. But it's so satisfying when you get it right. So satisfying. Chat, vibe check, how we doing? How are we doing? Editing? Thank you for your hard work. Have a lady? Oh my gosh, little baby. I love her. Little creature. I'm surprised Cooper hasn't tried to come in my room yet. Oh, that's the name of his dog, Mondo. Like, Lady and the Tramp. Miss Lady. I always call female dogs Miss Lady. That's like that's my nickname for them. Because one of my old roommates had a dog, she had a Chihuahua. Her name is Rue, and I love her so much, and I would call her Miss Ma'am or Miss Lady. I don't know why, I just do. Whenever she's giving me attitude, I say, "Excuse me, ma'am." I'm always like, well, so my joke with Rue was she was a divorced woman evading taxes. So our group chat for the house was called Rue's Butler Service. Because she owned that house. In the morning, she would like wait for me. Like she would cry at my door if I like slept in too long. She's not even my dog. I love her. This feels not correct. Maybe that? It's like kind of better. Yeah, she's the OG tax evader. Thank you for paying your bears, Mondo. I think it's so funny when people come in here and they're like, what do bears do? I'm like, absolutely nothing. And then they still redeem it anyway. Doesn't even give you an alert. It just doesn't do anything. Hi, Mini Sharktopod. Thank you for paying your bear ifs. Mods get paid in mana. Exactly. The power. The spirit bomb. Okay, I gotta pee really fast. Oh my god, I haven't saved this entire time. Hold the phone. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my gosh, is that Kickback by Kenshi Onezu? Did you know that I have a cover of that up on my YouTube channel that you should go listen to? Smile. Hi, Fake. All right. I will be right back. Don't burn the house down. Be good, chat bears. 1 second. Hello. I'm back. Nobody asked, but I'm back. All right. Hi, give me a milk welcome. I'm doing good. How do we really know it's you? I mean, no anime woman is real, so I could have just been 5 different people this whole time, guys. Oh, actually, you know how you know it's me? That's what they called me in college. That's our code word. Or our code statement, I guess. I wish women were real. Yeah, same. I'm not real. The mods actually rotate who's streaming. Yeah, today it's Ed's turn. Today it's Ed's turn. That's why he doesn't show up anymore. Poor Ed. The lore with Ed is so funny. I love him. He was like one of my first chatters ever. He's one of my mods, but he was one of my very first chatters and mods back when I was a facecam streamer. And then I rebranded and he was like, "What the fuck is this anime bullshit?" And he's still my mod and friend. He still shows up. I just think it's funny because he accidentally became a VTuber mod against his own will, basically. She can do 2D and 3D. Unfair. High house. I'm a 2D artist first, 3D artist second. I put myself through hell in 2 different ways. Thank you, Ranch Lover. Welcome. I'm still figuring out what I want to do here, though. I don't really like this area. Can't believe bear is just 5 bears in a trench bear suit. What the fuck is this anime bullshit? And then just becoming a VTuber mod is some absolutely crazy lore. Yeah, he doesn't even really like anime that much, but he just found himself here on accident, pretty much. I used to be normal. Well, I've never been normal. Let's be so honest. Hi, Nezu. Like, it's so funny because Ren is one of my longest friendships. Ren and Senko both are. And when Ren met me, he was like, "Oh, she seems like really normal and confident." And then he got to know me and he was like, "What the fuck?" Who said we're friends, weirdo? You have a founder's badge, brother. I don't know what to say about that, but you know, I think that's pretty self-explanatory, personally. Because I look like a normie, IRL. I'm very normie coded. So I think when most people meet me for the first time, they're like, "Oh, she's just like a..." Like, I'm not super basic, but they're like, "Oh, maybe like she's a basic white girl." And then like I open my mouth and they're like, "What the hell?" Hi, Wade. Welcome. Like, what the hell's wrong with this bitch? Damn. I would say I'm more normal than you, but I'm not. We're weirdos in different ways, but the different ways are like tangentially related. Past week talking about Labubus. Okay, but if I was basic, I would be like, "Oh my god, I bought like 4 Labubus, guys." You know? Like, I don't have one. And I think for good reason. Yeah, we have Ligma, exactly. I'm surprised you haven't gotten a Labubu. I don't like them very much. I'm only a trend follower when I actually like said thing, right? And I already have bag charms I like, so why would I waste my money on a Labubu if I don't like it? They need to go to hell, they're so ugly. I don't think they're awful, but I think that, like, I think a lot of people don't actually like them. They just like them because it's trending. If I had the power, I'd get you a La Bear Bear. I have the one and only 24 karat La Bear Bear. Like, I think they're a little, they're very, like, cool girl coded, right? Like, I feel like it's very, like, initially it was something that, like, people who were, like, kind of artsy would wear on their bags, you know? But then this started trending, and I feel like people who don't really fit that aesthetic are trying to wear them, and it's like, I don't really feel like it fits. It feels a little disingenuous. But if they actually like them, then good for them. More power to them, but I feel like not everybody truly likes them, and they're just kind of doing it because it's a trend. They're not that expensive at MSRP, but good luck actually finding one at that price. Well, yeah, exactly. And I live in, like, SoCal. There's no fucking shot I can find anything like that at MSRP. It's the same with Pokemon cards. Like, I can't find any Pokemon cards here because I live in Southern California. Like, I guess I'll go fuck myself. You know? Yeah, I am a little bit screwed when it comes to stuff like that. I have the one and only 24 karat gold Labubu. It's not even funny. I have to stop saying that. It's not even funny. Your ETBs for the new set came in? Gimme. Gimme. Yeah, I mean, like, if I ever move out of SoCal, I'm not telling you guys where I live, but I feel like it's nice to be able to talk about things that I go do later. And SoCal is so big that, like, good luck, man. You know, if anybody was gonna try. It's clearly funny to you. It's not that funny, but I keep saying it. Oh my god. Clearly, you're from Bakersfield. Bakersfield is not real. I'll stand by this. Bakersfield is not real. I could be from, like, Downey, and you guys would never know. So, I've been thinking about something regarding streaming and the upcoming semester. And I wanted to kind of float the idea at you guys and see what you thought. Because I will most likely be dying again this semester. And I was thinking that maybe it would be better for me to, like, not have a schedule and just go live as much as I can and, like, try to give you guys as much heads up as possible, because it's my last semester most likely. So I think maybe vibes based scheduling would be better, and then I can just go live whenever I can, and even if it's like a homework stream, whatever's best for you. I like scheduling because I feel like people are more likely to show up, but I think I stream less because of that. She about to go out for some milk. Bear's gotta go out and get her degree. I can't be... I can't be a full-time anime woman on the internet. I don't make enough money doing this. Bear has to have health insurance, chat. I would do whatever gets you through that last semester. Yeah, I mean, and obviously I'm hoping, praying for both me and Ren to get a job that we are hoping to get, Smile, and that it won't be my last semester, but it would allow me some actual breathing room, I think. Papa needs moolah. Dude, same. I yearn to spend money. We can get our own 24 karat gold labubos after we get employed. Because I haven't heard back about that yet, and I'm like, should I be scared or what? I don't know, but anyway. Oh yeah, actually, if I was gonna get a Labubu, I would get a bootleg one because they're so funny. They're so funny. How long ago did you apply? Beginning of this week. Haven't said anything because of that. Yeah, over the weekend. Yeah, it's not long, so I'm not scared, but it's just, it would fix so much for me. I'm trying not to get too hyped up about it because, like, you know, the market, but, you know. Yeah, that's what I figured, Ren. That is what I figured. And I don't want to, like, bug anybody, so, but I'm kind of like, about it currently. No, I think you can bug people at like 2 weeks, not 1 week. Even then, I'm like, eh.
Bakajin, Bakajin, Bakajin.
Why did he say it like that? Ark, thank you for the tier 2. I saw your tweet about going to get Chick-fil-A. I'm glad you're alive. Bakshin, 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 Shin. It was so bad. Dude, why did you do it? Oh my god. Yeah, actually, Chick-fil-A sounds so good right now. I tend to agree. Gimme. I haven't had Chick-fil-A in forever. It's such a pain to get it, though, where I am. It's worth it for Chick-fil-A? I don't know, man. Is it? I'm inclined to say no. There are no Chick-fil-A's over here. Are they that good? They're alright. Like, sometimes I crave it, but like, it's not the best, though. America loves their homophobic chicken. I don't know, maybe your guys' locations are better than the ones in California. Everyone in my class is picking the same project. Oh. Oof. I like Cane's sauce better, but I don't know. I also think that like Chick-fil-A sauce is like, it has so much sugar in it, dude. Like sometimes it gets to the point where I'm like over it. We don't have Zaxby's here, so. Yeah, we have Cane's, we have KFC, which is booty hole. We have what else do we have? It's like it kinda. Oh yeah, we have Popeyes. I don't know, I feel like Popeyes is like kind of like roulette though. Like it's either the best thing you've ever had or like so mid it's offensive. I yearn for disposable chicken income. Oh my god, real. Popeyes hits when it needs to. I don't even crave Popeyes chicken. I just crave Popeyes biscuits. Dude, oh my god, I love Popeyes biscuits so fucking much. It's so good. Ah. Do I like this better? I don't know. They're so dry, but in a good way. Dude. Oh, it's so good. Being British when visiting America, the biscuit situation confuses me. Well, British, to us, British biscuits are our cookies. Biscuits are like a scone. Like a savory scone. Technically. Also, I didn't realize this until I went to the UK for the first time. The UK doesn't do iced tea, and I think that's so weird. Like, not even like, not even sweet tea, just like normal iced tea. Like, that doesn't exist in the UK. And I'm like, that is the weirdest fucking thing. Like, what? Like, you'd think that people would like it. Europe treating Sprite as lemonade makes me... Dude, oh my god, I know. And it's like, I don't know what it is about their their Sprite too. It's like, it tastes watered down as well. Because when I was in England, I would get their lemonade, which is just our Sprite, and it's like worse. It's like worse American Sprite, and I don't know why. Iced is actually on the rise here along with boba and such. I think the last time I went to the UK, I was... Oh my god, it was almost 10 years ago. Holy shit. I saw a boba shop. So that was like the only time I'd seen iced tea. But I did ask for iced tea at Starbucks and they were like, what the fuck? Yeah, I mean, a lot of European countries, if you ask for lemonade, they'll give you Sprite. I don't think the American, what we call lemonade in America, is like a thing in other countries. Which is such a shame because it's so good. And they're missing out. I don't really love this mouth. Maybe that's better. Eh. 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 Squidgy lemon drink. I don't know if there's an equivalent there, to be honest. Pretty sure American lemon. Is that what you guys call it? Is it lemon juice? What the fuck? What the hell? I'll have to ask Papa Bear. That's so weird. Hi, Griffin. Can we get a shout out for Griffin, please? That's such an interesting. Dude, what the hell? Britland is weird, I won't lie. I think, well, so I'm technically a citizen. There are some good things about it, for sure. Americans love to clown on the UK, but there are some good things about it, I won't lie. But some of the naming is very strange. I will die on the hill that British candy is better than American candy. Yeah, Papa Bear is British. He was born in the UK. Raised in America, but he didn't move here until he was like 9, so technically he's a citizen of the UK still, because he did not naturalize, but he's a permanent resident here. I do find our candy better, but I'm jealous that you guys have grapes. Wait, does the UK not have grape Skittles? Wait, are there even Skittles in the UK? I feel like there's too many chemicals for that to be legal over there. I also don't like this mouth either. Ugh. Bane. How long is the naturalization process? So, when you naturalize to the US, from what I understand, please fact check this, I think you have to renounce your other citizenship. So, I think for a lot of people, even if they did want to become a US citizen, asking somebody to renounce their other citizenship is like a big deal, right? So I think a lot of people just don't end up doing it. Because my aunt did it, but it was like, you had to like take a test, basically, for it. British sweet skin slap like jelly tots or Jaffa cakes. Bro, flake bars? Oh my god. Flake bars are so good. I love them. They're so yummy. I wish the US had them. I feel like there's a lot of texture-based snacks in the UK. And flake is one of those. Okay, I'm starting to like this a little better. Maybe. I'd have flake at World Market. All right, let me tell you something, chat. The Brits in chat will understand. 99s? Oh my god. So basically what you do is you take vanilla ice cream and you put a flake bar in it. It is Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh. The texture, it's so perfect. Also, the chocolate quality is like just better anyway, so that also helps. I wish there was a solid fish and chips place near here. The only place that serves it is one of our super expensive steakhouses. That feels wrong because fish and chips are so cheap to make. That's crazy. Yeah, I will say the things I do wish that we had here are sausage rolls because those are amazing. They're so good. Good fish and chips and a lot of the snacks that the UK gets. And I'm a Marmite enjoyer. I won't lie. I love Marmite. It's just white people miso paste. It's umami flavor. Had 2 Greg's sausage rolls yesterday for lunch. You motherfucker, give me some. My family makes them at Christmas, but like, it's not the same. And also the produce quality is better in the UK than the US, like by a lot. Shrinkflation is rough. We used to have generous portion sizes here. Say, are you Australian? When I stayed in the States for a fair few months, I did get sausage roll withdrawals. That's so funny. Yeah, the thing I wish that the US had, like the tomatoes in England. Oh my God, they are so much better than the stuff from here. Oh my Lord, they're so good. But please don't ever eat like Mexican food in the UK. That shit is not real. It's so bad. Aito! Hi, Aito. Hi, Vivi. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, guys. How was your stream? For those of you who don't know me, hello, my name is Bear, professional character designer turned witch VTuber with magical drawings. Let me color your world. Hello. I hope you had a great stream. I'm doing a profile picture commission for my friend Rome, and I'm trying to figure out the mouth, and I don't like it. 2 achievements for Monster... Is it... Wait. MonsterCon? Wait, you guys are doing Monster Prom. Is this a different game? But I'm glad you got more achievements. Let's go. If you guys have to lurk or raid and run, no worries. I'm sure there was a lot of... MonsterCon is a 4th game. Okay, got it. I'm sure there was a lot of reading, so if you have to head out, no worries. But obviously, you're more than welcome to hang out here. We're talking about food in the UK because to most people's disbelief and sadness, I am actually a British citizen, even though I'm born and raised in the US.
34 woo.
Wow, thank you, Aito. Have a nice lurk, VV. So I like to talk about the differences because I feel like I have a different perspective on British food than a lot of Americans do because I grew up with some of it. And a lot of, there is good food in the UK, I promise, but there's a lot of garbage as well. Hi, Fisha, welcome. That's new Barreler. Can we hit him with the British emote chat? Seasoning moment. Wait, I hadn't tried Mexican food till I went to the States, and then it was so good. And when I came home, I tried it. I was depressed. Oh my, I know. I don't know what it is. Like, I feel like the UK does Indian food so well. Like, so well. But when it comes to any other, well, obviously it's because of immigrants, right? But when it comes to, like, other cultures' food, it's like, what are you doing? It's actually crazy. Like, how? How do you mess up this bad? Pick up the damn salt shaker. Use some garlic powder, for Christ's sake. Good lord. It's insane. Paprika, please, I beg. I don't get how a burrito can have so many things and taste of nothing. I wonder if you guys don't get the right cheese. Because I don't think I've ever seen, like, cotija or anything when I was in, like, the UK either. I wonder if they even import there. Even then, like, hello? Hold on, I need to ask Mama Bear if I can tell a story. Okay, I gotta skip this song. The song is booty. Fairy tale song. Okay, still don't like this mouth, but I feel like I should maybe come back to it later or something. I don't know, man. I'm so happy with this new tablet asset. It's so adorable. We hyperfixate till we get it right. Thank you, Soulspark. I'm hoping just to finish all this on stream today because I want to get this done. I need to gift a sub to Stream Elements. That I'm getting annoyed that the emotes don't work. The real battle between the UK and US I can't pick a winner for is McDonald's. I think it comes down to the breakfast, honestly, because like I think the UK gets worse breakfast stuff than the US, but the quality in the UK is way better, like overall. Do affiliates have lifetime subs or is that only partner? We have lifetime subs, yeah. It's like lifetime tier 3, I think. I still don't love this. What is it that I don't like about it? It's definitely the mouth that I don't like. I think the other expression was better. I was caught off guard by the McDonald's breakfast in the States since I thought the UK would win with English muffins. Dude, McDonald's coffee is like my like guilty pleasure sometimes. It's like so bad and it's like drinking pure sugar, but at the same time, it's like really good sometimes. Like, yeah, let me just drink like 70 grams of sugar in one drink at like 6 in the morning. Thank you. Thank you very much. Do I like that? I don't know. I'm the same with the hot chocolate. My office has like a staple reservoir of McCafe Keurig coffee pots. Hi, Silver. I do think that like one thing that we do miss in the US, we have a couple, I think they're in like New York City because I saw one, Pret. I wish we had Pret like the UK does, because being able to grab a sandwich that doesn't taste like shit is like in like 2 seconds is something that I think the US is missing very much. Like high quality grab and go stuff. Yeah, we don't really have it on the West Coast. I think we should get it here. It would be nice. I've been really enjoying the mushroom coffee. Oh my god. I talked about this with Ren. Is it the Chagachino or whatever? I tried like mushroom coffee creamer one time. That shit was so nasty. I can't do it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not cut out for it. Hi, Bread Wizard. Welcome. Yeah, I was talking about food, because I am technically British too, so British, but born and raised in the U.S. That's like kind of better. Ah, I still hate this mouth. God damn it. Ren, there was supposed to be a freaking Dunkin' Donuts opening by me, like, apparently a year ago, but then the freaking complex... the complex raised the rent, and it's been in, like, hell ever since then. And I'm like, dude, I would kill to have Dunkin' this close to my house. Dunkin' outside of New England is not real, man. Anything from SoCal is fake as hell. Listen, man, sometimes I just want like a really shitty bacon, egg, and cheese. What can I say? Like, I don't know what to tell you. Why are the bacon, egg, and cheeses here like $12? Dude, remember that thing we looked at together? The bagel place, and their bacon, egg, and cheese was like $17? Like, what the hell? This shit pisses me off. Like, what do you mean? $17 my ass, dude. I feel like I always draw Rome with the same expression. I don't... Chad, I'm struggling. Because I had aioli. Dude, I know, right? We have a bagel place in town that has $15 to $20 sandwiches. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. If you sell a bacon cheese for more than $3, you should be shot, full stop. Cable, this place was like by my old place, so you can like probably guess why it was $17, but like we had a Wendy's open in town recently here, and I gotta say they're a lot nicer than McDonald's. A lot of US chains seem to be finally crossing over. I would be interested to see like what does well in the UK and like what doesn't. I'm not really a fan of Wendy's personally. Man, this is a Wendy's. Wendy's nuts. Fit in your mouth. I feel like the UK would love Panera, but at the same time, that niche is kind of already filled, though. I still hate this. Oh my god. I earned to go to Panera and Home Goods on a rainy day. Panera pisses me off. Like, what do you mean your sandwich that you missed putting the meat on and it's like still in the paper is like $20? Suck my nuts. Like, what? Makes me angry. Broccoli, no, that shit is nasty. I am not a broccoli cheddar soup enjoyer. But I know the Panera mac and cheese comes in a bag. But like I still love that shit. It's so good. The Panera the Panera mac and cheese is so good. I really hate I missed that lemonade that kills you. I think that would fix me. You know, you could simulate that with Gamer Sups. You could put like 4 scoops of lemonade flavor Gamer Sups in your water, shake it up and chug it in 30 seconds. Use code BEAR for 10% off. Don't actually do that. Consume caffeine responsibly. Use code BEAR. Thank you. Guilty pleasure is watching US folk try Greg's and be surprised by it. No, I think, listen, Bread Wizard, I think sausage rolls are fire, okay? They're so good, and I think Americans are missing out. Like, I don't know. We don't have stuff like that here. It's so good. I saw when I was looking at horses yesterday because I was curious if any of my family's horses were related to any of the Uma Musume horses because I have a horse training family. I will not divulge further information because it is doxable, but I did find a horse from the UK named Tesco Boy. And I was like, that is, like, that's an insane thing to name a fucking racehorse of all things. Tesco Boy the racehorse from the UK. I am skipping this song. Skibidi Riz won their first race today. I can't wait to see them in Uma Musume. Oh my god. I wonder if you can bet on that horse with like Tesco Club card. I think it's so funny how many I've been getting quite a few UK chatters in the last like couple months, and I'm like, guys, I stream at like literally like the ass crack of dawn for you guys. What are you doing? Like, what is happening? I only have friends from the States, so this is my life now. Oh my god. I follow way too many streamers that stream in inconvenient hours. I found out that I stream at like morning for Australians. And like, if you're waking up to go to work, like, I actually stream at a really good time. But it depends on where you are in Australia, though. Crazy how the song is nostalgic to me, but JJK Season 2 was like a year ago. It's probably because of, this song is like kind of nostalgia sounding. Morning here too at SEA. What time? Because I think in Australia, or like in Sydney, it's like 9. I stream at like 9 a.m. It's been a heat wave recently here, so I'm enjoying the cool while the sun's down. Yeah, I've heard it's been very warm over there. 9:36 a.m. Okay, not horrible time for Southeast Asia, I will say. If you have a normal sleep schedule, I'm a good morning streamer, I guess. I basically stream evening time for the US, morning time for everywhere else, but then like the EU is just like fucking degen hours basically. So if you're from the EU and you're one of my viewers, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Wait, you mean me going to bed after midnight and waking up at 3:30 and 6:30 isn't normal? Brother, that is... Are you alive? That is like worse than my sleep schedule. The hell? Bear, do you even have a sleep schedule? In all honesty, I'm still recovering. I'm still recovering from school because I was getting an average of like 3 hours a night for like 5 months. So I'm like recovering from that because I think I pulled like 3 all-nighters during finals and that was really bad. But I had to. Cognitive damage, dude, fucking real. My parents were like, "Oh my god, you sleep so late," and I'm like, I can't. I'm still so tired. Like, I saw the sunrise. Brother, no. Bad. Bedge. Sleep debt will do that. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like more of a person, but I'm like, honestly, I'm dreading next semester because it's going to be this more of the same. And I'm really not looking forward to that. It'll be our last one. Yeah, I know. I just like, honestly, I've been feeling 3 all-nighters in a row is crazy. Was this of your own making or was it it was absolutely necessary. I took 18 credits last semester and I'm doing it again this semester. And, most
bing,
of-
bing, bong, bong, no sleep for the bit.
Thank you for the 55 months. And like, 75% of my classes were 6 hours of class time that had, yeah, 18 credits, and then like each class had an average of 10 to 20 hours of homework a week plus in class time. So, and then I was also streaming, so I was doing like 100-hour weeks. Don't be me. Don't be me. Please. Be responsible. Well, actually, I am about as responsible as I can be, but like, sleep more than me, I guess. The great news is that after you graduate, you'll never have to do that again. I know. I guess for me, I'm like kind of stressed right now because I have a really bad commission backlog right now, but everybody's been so patient with me. It's just that if you've been part of the community, you know my life has been fucking insane, and I wish I could talk about it. I might be able to tell you guys what happened if I can get permission, but I had very, very traumatic life events back to back that were long running and still are happening. And then like the 18 credits happened, and so like I just like kind of could not do anything commission wise. So like I've been trying to catch up on everything, but then now I'm like stressed because, sorry, this is me venting, but now I'm kind of stressed because I haven't been able to work on my portfolio project at all yet because I've been trying to catch up and like get back into the swing of streaming and also have a normal schedule. So like I've been like, oh my God, like I'm not working on my portfolio, like fuck. But also I have to get all this commission stuff done because I owe people stuff. So it's like, there's no winning for me. Because this is currently my job. So I have to do this stuff, right? Like I can't not take commissions because I have to feed myself. Less so now because I'm living with my parents, but before I wasn't. Thank you, chat. I know. I'm just like, oh my God, there's only so much time, and then I get stressed about it, you know? So it is what it is. Thank you guys. I guess like where I'm at right now is like I've been working like this for like years at this point, and I'm like over it. Like I'm kind of just like getting to the point where I'm like about to like I'm just like over it, I guess is the best way to put it. Like I still enjoy what I do, but like having a ridiculous workload is like so awful. I mean, obviously, but I am ready to be done with that part. I'm doing my best. That's why, partially why I'm taking the time off not next week, but the week after. Because it'll be good for me. Because I'm the kind of person who like I'm happy working on like stuff for stream. Like I enjoy it a lot. It's just that I don't like it when I have to like kill myself, you know? in like a pile of work, right? Because like the first thing I thought of like once I had finish moving, I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to stream, right? I was pretty burnt out the way you were and decided to take a year in between my bachelor's and master's degree, lest I risk failing master's courses. Yeah, for me, it's like I just need to be done with school because I can't afford more to pay more tuition. Well, I mean, I could take out more loans, but I don't want to, right? That's really what it is. So I'm just trying to get it like totally done with. Because if I take an overloaded semester, it's the same price if I took like a non-overloaded semester, right? So I'm trying to minimize the amount of debt that I'm in for school because art degree, Lamau. You know, like I am totally aware that a art degree is not the most financially sound decision, but I'm trying to do my best to make it as financially sound as it possibly can be. But I am lucky that I can stream as a form of income because I would not have been able to make any money if I was working a normal job during my semester. Student debt is about to get gigabad too, so it's better to pick your battles and avoid it as much as you can. That is exactly why I am trying to accelerate out of school currently. Because I waited to go to school because I was like, why would I go to art school during COVID if all of my classes need to be in person to get the best experience? And then after that, everything got really expensive. I worked for full-time for 5 years living with my folks and saved up all I needed for my tuition, went to part-time work when I went to uni. Yeah, I make about as much as this is like transparency, but if I worked 10 hours a week part-time somewhere, it's about as much as I make streaming. And I don't think I could even do that much with my with the course load that I have. Like the program that I'm in is like almost impossible to work part-time in. Because I already like hardly sleep. But it's really crazy because like there hasn't been a time where I haven't been in school since I've been streaming. Which is insane, right? So it'll be crazy to see like what changes once I'm out. Maybe you should take 2 weeks off. Oh no, I'm taking 2 weeks off. I'm taking 2 weeks off. But I'm gonna be working on commissions and like a backlog for when I'm in school. While I'm gone. I don't really love what I did with this, honestly. That's better. I'm okay, guys. It's just I just get a little bit like freaked out with the pressure. Like I will be fine. It's just Bear should buy herself a little treat. I spent money on Uma Musume. That is enough. I need to save my money. Bear should get Chick-fil-A. No, it's okay. Mama Bear made dinner. I don't need Chick-fil-A. It'll be easier now that I'm with Mama and Papa Bear, though, because I'm paying less for things, which is very nice, and I'm lucky. Hi, Lucy. Welcome. Thank you for the lurk. I've lost my layer. There it is. Thank you for the hydrate. I feel like here it's starting to heat up again. Like it's been really nice and a kind of a temperate climate since I moved, and now it's feeling like it's starting to get warm, and I'm like, no, I was trying to avoid summer. But now it's hot. But yeah, TLDR, I get stressed because of all of the stuff that I want to do and need to do, but I will be fine. And I'm lucky because I have a supportive community that cares about what I do. And like the fact that I can even do this is like really lucky in the first place, right? Trying to see if this reads like super tiny, and I think it does, even without colors. Bear avoiding the real summer wars. I don't like being hot, especially when I have to draw, because touching a Cintiq when you're like sweaty is the most overstimulating, horrible experience ever. It feels disgusting because it also generates heat, so it just feels like, ugh, yucky. So yucky. Oh my god. Anyway, I thank you for listening. I don't love venting about that sort of stuff on stream because I am here to make you guys happy and help you escape some stress IRL, right? So I don't love talking about things that are personally affecting me or even just like outside of that, like drama either, but sometimes it's better to let people know than not know. Oh, hello? What is this? What is this line here? Guys have been nice to Bear Time to bully. They hate me. They hate me. No. I don't know about everyone else, but showing a bit of vulnerability and at least making us somewhat aware of what's going on is a breath of fresh air. Now then, chat, you make comments the bullying. I mean, I try to be like as open as I think is appropriate, right? Because like, I mean, in reality, right? Like this is something that I treat as like a job. And if something is affecting my work, I think it's responsible to let you guys know as much as I'm able to, right? Because I mean, it's unrealistic to be like, oh yeah, everything's so perfect all the time. You know, like that's just not realistic, right? I'm not stinky, you're stinky. No, you guys are allowed to bully me. That's allowed. Don't worry. I am a very mentally strong person, so don't worry. It's not gonna offend me. Dodger Breaker, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Cub Coven. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I think that it's better to be honest where it's appropriate to be. So that's just how I like to operate. Because like, I may be a VTuber, but like, I am mostly myself, right? Well, I am myself. It's just, there's only so much I think is appropriate to share with the internet, in my opinion. Bro is herself. Yeah, if you're looking for RP, I'm the wrong VTuber. I saw the word coven and I was intrigued. Oh, here. Hopefully that clears it up a little bit. Yeah, I actually use a voice changer. I'm a 65-year-old man. You know what? I'm surprised. I've never gotten a voice changer comment. It's probably because I have a I have like a normal voice. But like it's really funny because I remember like back when I started streaming, that whole like VTubers are just men with voice changers was like a big thing, and I've never gotten a comment like that. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by super hag numbers, huh? She's an actual bear pretending to be a VTuber. Oh shit, you're on to me. Yeah, I live in the forest, and I use a phone hotspot to stream. All right. We are almost there. I don't know. Now, actually, no. I feel like now the that's a man with a voice changer comments have like changed to like is that AI wilting flower emoji? Like, oh my god, shut up. Like, that's so annoying. Bear is too small and cute to bully. I'm big and scary. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm terrifying. Horrifying, even. Oh, I need to post the subdoodles. I knew I was forgetting something. I was like, I need to do something before I go live, and then I forgot what it was. It was that. I'm here for the wizardry and the art. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is like almost done being lined. I'm trying to make it kind of thick on the outside so it is easy to read when you're looking at the Rome's YouTube page, because this is supposed to be his like profile picture for everything, which is kind of scary. I won't lie. It's a little scary. Because what if it looks bad? Ah. Okay, you can see that. That's all that matters, is if you can see it when I zoom out. Okay, let's add like a little bit of that. Came in rather late to the stream. What are you drawing? I'm drawing a profile picture for my friend Rome's socials. He is a YouTuber that makes Binding of Isaac content. And this is his OC that he uses to represent himself. Lurk time to sleep during class. Bro, you are just like me for real. Holy. He's just like me for real. Is it the one you refer to as normie? I don't think he's a normie, but he's a face cam streamer. If you were there for the peak stream, he was in the peak stream. I feel like most streamers aren't really normies unless they like stream on TikTok or do like IRL content or something. You know? Like I feel like if you're on Twitch, you are most likely not a normie. Unless you're like watching only Kai Cenat or something. Okay. The real question is, I have no idea what color to make the background of this. Because it needs to read. Maybe blue? I actually have no clue. Actually, I kind of like that. I'll have you know, there's a watermelon that streams on TikTok that I know for a fact isn't like an actual watermelon or like or something else. Interesting. TikTok is a place. Thank you for the hydrate, the stretch, and the control S. Okay. Also, since we have so many people here, I'm gonna plug the Discord again. Be sure to join us if you're enjoying the vibes. It's the best place to keep up with me and my content. If you're an artist, be sure. Oh, speak of the devil, hello. Hi, Rome. How was your stream? Look, it's you. I'm coloring. What's up, guys? Hi, chat. Hi, Rome chat. My name's Bear. Rome's resident VTuber friend. I'm working on a commission for him right now for a new profile picture. You died? Wait, what were you playing? Let me do my intro. My name's Bear, professional character designer turned witch VTuber with magical drawings. Hello, let me color your world. And I'm, like I said, I'm doing a commission for Rome. And I'm trying to figure out the colors right now. I was doing Gauntlet, so 34 wins in a row. I was at 60. No! Oh my god. Have any of the people doing the Gauntlet actually won anything? Because every time I see either you or Matt doing the Gauntlet, like, it just doesn't... It just... Nobody wins. AJ, LOL, thank you for the follow. Matt beat it and Vicfist is beating it. Oh, damn. Okay. I see. Because I've seen Matt, like, suffering, but that's about it. Okay, since you're here, I can ask you. I have no idea what color to make the background. What do you think it should be? Because I don't know. Also, I should just do that, I think. Oh, I don't think you said, no. Different colors? Oh, okay, that works. Okay, what, do you want like red for YouTube, purple for Twitch? I mean, that's like super easy, so not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Okay, can you message me all the ones that you want and I'll just make different versions. Because I need to make sure the colors match for all of them. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just getting the base colors down. I don't know. Also, let me know if you want me to change the expression, because I'm not totally sold on this yet. I was just... I was having a time with the mouth, I will say. Like, it's so far... Okay, good. I was like, I think I changed the mouth, like, like 7 times. I was like, I don't know. Imagine if I just said I hate it. Listen, I would have been sad. I have gotten meaner feedback on my work before. I have iron will, iron mental. I think I might thicken the lines around the mouth though. Because I feel like it doesn't really read. Do you think red background for YouTube would be too much red? I could probably make it work. Because I was thinking of doing a white outline around this anyway. So I think it could be okay. I think as long as I do like a different shade of red. Because like I could do something like this. Hold on. Or like even like this. I like the other one better. Yeah, it looks fine with red. So I can make it work for sure. Actually, let's do that one. I'll get the other colors listed. Sounds good. I will keep this at red because I know that's like your, obviously YouTube is your biggest channel. So I'll do this with the red background and then I'll adjust it later for the other colors. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I think it would be fun if I could like adjust the hue shifts in the shading to like match the background. So I'm gonna paint these on a separate layer and then just like go in with the different backgrounds and like change it up that way. Chat vibe check, how we doing? Is there not like a tapered? Oh, there isn't. Okay. Eating happy. I saw the pizza in Discord. I'm freaking jealous. I'm so jealous. Oh my god. Head it over. I haven't had pizza in so long. Hi, Mev. Hi, YummyCon. Welcome in. Is it yummy or yumi? We vibing today. I might order pizza for lunch tomorrow. Gimme. Thanks. Bear tax. Thanks. I'm good in bed with the pet playing Zelda and listening to stream. Wondering what games you've been thinking of playing on the stream. I want to play Metal Gear. Like, a lot of the Metal Gear games before summer's over. I have plans. I had plans for a donathon before summer ends, but I don't, if I'm being honest, I don't know if it's happening anymore. With all the things happening, because I had like projects in mind for it, so that might get pushed back. Because I was like, oh yeah, I'll play Metal Gear during that, and I was like, now I'm like, I don't know. So, thank you for the Control S. But I also want to play GTA 5 because I've never played that. And I think it would be funny. And I kind of want to go back to playing what's it called? I want to go back to playing Oblivion, but I don't know if that train has left the station yet regarding people wanting to watch it. Do you still want to try DMC? At some point, for sure. At some point.
Wahoo, happy Friday.
Sunny, thank you for the 47 months. Welcome in. Yeah, we're just chilling. Talking about games I want to play on stream. Honestly, like, for me, I'm happy to play anything as long as I can make it entertaining and I have a fun time with it. But there's been, like, a lot of games lately that I don't know if I can make entertaining. Fortnite with Matt in Rome when? Oh my god. Will Matt even play Fortnite? I think regardless of what you play, it'll be entertaining. Thanks, Sunny. I try my best. I try my best. But sometimes, like I would. So the reason why I didn't play Clair Obscur, for example, is like I struggle to make RPG games entertaining. So like there's been a lot of like RPG games that have come out lately, and I'm like, shit, I don't know if I can stream this. I'm playing a lot of Warframe. That's the new, like, thing, right? The 1999 is like the new Warframe thing. I don't know anything about the game. Yeah, I heard nothing but good things about Clair Obscur. I just was like not sure if I could make it entertaining, you know? This needs to be way darker. In certain places. Why is this song familiar? It's from Haikyuu. It's from Haikyuu. That's why. I need the rest of Haikyuu to get animated. I'm kind of shocked that it hasn't. You know? Like, how? It's so popular. Hi, Glitch. My suggestions for stream are Zelda games, Lego games, GTA, Sonic, Metal Gear, Death Stranding, Mario Party, and Pokemon. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to do another Nuzlocke at some point. I've been trying to figure out how I want to, because I think it would be really cool to like integrate more art stuff into the things that I've been playing. Like, oh, every Pokemon that like dies in the Nuzlocke, I have to draw them, right? Like that would be interesting. But I don't know how to make that like not take forever, you know? Yeah, I did a Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke, and I also did a Pokemon White 2 Nuzlocke, but I lost at the very end at the champion. Is this from Haikyuu? I don't think so. Oh no, this is from Naruto. Naruto Shippuden. There is no VOD because the first Nuzlocke I did, I was a facecam streamer and all of that stuff is gone. And then the second one, I was a PNG and actually, maybe there is a VOD. Let me look. Yeah, I've been way better about preserving VODs now. But before I was not as good about it for sure. Wait, this is the wrong channel. Let's see. Did I keep it? I don't think I did. No, I did not. That's fun. I always enjoy artists doing Nuzlocke or animated or drawings of their journeys. I'm thinking maybe what I do is I do the Nuzlocke and then I I draw like me and my champion team on stream and then do a YouTube video where like the voiceover sections are on the like the drawing part, maybe. I don't know. But I'm still kind of trying to figure out even just my editing style, because like making YouTube videos is really time consuming and I don't have a lot of time to do that stuff, and I'm not very fast at it. So I'm like trying to figure out if I can like even viably make what I want to make, you know? Yeah, Glitch knows. And I wish I had the money to pay Glitch and Archon all the time, but I don't, so I gotta edit my videos. And cause like it's like really hard to make them interesting. That's like the hardest part, is like you can edit a video, but is it interesting? Probably not. You're thinking of retiring? Really? Are you working with anybody right now? Yeah, long form editing is like, it's really time consuming and also tiring. It takes so long. Okay, this is how I get live DMCA'd. I am skipping this. Yeah, Archon is my savior. He's making sure I have content even if I can't edit it. Edit-do. I think, like I said, it'll be different once I graduate. I'll actually have time from college, not from VTubing. I'll actually have time to do stuff like that, but since it's a skill that I'm still learning, it's really slow. Do you enjoy lo-fi music? I think it'll help you not get DMCA'd. Oh, this won't get me DMCA'd. I actually have the VOD track. So the VOD won't have this music. It's just live. So like there are some songs that I think are a little scary to play live because the companies are like really anal about it, but other ones are not. So like if you go and watch this VOD, there's no music playing in the background. You can just hear me talking and you have to sit here awkwardly in silence and just listen to me yapping. This is your prison, Cubs. I mean, for me, like, when it comes to gaming streams, like, I want to game more, but my main content that, like, actually gets viewers, because, again, this is, like, my job right now, is art, right? So I always try to make, like, some kind of twist on it. Because I'm lucky enough to where, like, you guys will show up even if I'm not drawing. And I'm lucky because there are a lot of streamers who get like stuck like in their one category. But I have to be like, I have to think about it in a way that like, oh, how can I make this like an art thing? Because I feel like it's really interesting. It's more interesting to do that too. But sometimes it also takes me longer to finish games as well. Not drawing leaves hide. I think it's harder. I'm trying to describe this. It's harder for me to finish games quickly because I feel like I need to be doing at least one art stream or 2 art streams a week. So it's a little bit like it's hard to balance it, I think. Thanks for paying your bear ifs hide. Okay, AJ, thanks for coming in with the raid. I mean, I do also come because I like you as a person, but I appreciate it. But I gotta make sure people like, I don't know, people who are here for the art have an opportunity to like me as a person, and then maybe will show up to my gaming streams, you know? Hi, Vanderwolf, welcome. So it's, you know. Red Wizard, thank you for the follow. I've always said you gotta give people a reason to give a shit about you in this space. Yes, get some good rest. It's super late for you. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Thanks, you milk. I appreciate it. But I like to do everything, so it's hard to find that balance when you're not streaming a ton, you know? I think if I could stream more than I do now, it would be easier for me to do more variety stuff. But art is working. We are getting, I feel like we're finally getting somewhere, you know? But it doesn't mean a lot to me when you guys are like, oh yeah, I'll watch anything you stream. Like, that's so nice of you guys. I'm glad that it's entertaining, you know? Because there's not a lot of, like, I'm lucky, you know? Being a variety streamer is, like, the hardest thing you could do. It is the hardest way to grow. So. I've chosen to play the game on hard mode. I get that it's a balance of streaming something you enjoy doing and something that attracts more people to the stream. Yeah, exactly. Like, I never want to have like a game where I just have to like sit here quietly. Like, that's not, I feel like that's not a fun viewer experience, you know? You set that difficulty to ultra deadly. I show up to watch the bear, whether she's doing art or racing horse girls. I'm turning all of you guys into Uma Musume fans, and you're gonna like it. I'm obsessed right now, so I will keep streaming it until the hype dies. Yeah, I do shorts. It's just like it's a matter of like consistency, right? And if it's just me doing shorts or like Archon is helping me out so much. But like for me, I want to do more YouTube content. It's just a matter of like time management. And I just don't have the time to like spend a lot of time doing YouTube consistently. You're a very interesting individual, Barry. You could just be another boring YouTuber, but you have a substance and interesting personality. Just fun general vibes. Thank you, Mondo. I try my best. The horse girl gotcha has no power over me, which nope, you're gonna get there. I'm gonna get you there. It's gonna happen. Variety streaming is definitely tough in terms of gaming an audience. If somebody follows you because they like seeing one thing, but then you stream something they don't care about, they might not come back. Yeah, and that's why I feel like art streams are really good for me. Because this isn't to like put down other art streamers, right? There's a lot of art streamers who just go live and they draw and they don't really talk to chat. And that's like totally valid. Like people can just do whatever they want, obviously. And that works for some people and that's awesome, right? But I think I'm a bit of a rarity where like I will just talk the entire stream while I'm drawing. And then it can also appeal to people who are maybe not artists because it's basically at that point just a chatting stream, right? And it's why I think Bewitching Banter has done so well is because it's a podcast, but I'm also drawing. So it's been interesting to see how that's affected my growth because I think it's been really good. And I want to get the Bewitching Banter videos edited down, but like, again, it's all time, right? I love Bewitching Banter. I'm glad. I have a lot of fun doing it. And it gives me a good excuse to like make friends too. Witching is always awesome. You have solid taste in guest choices. Thanks, Monto. I have a list of people that I'm either going to ask, which is kind of scary because some people are like me shooting my shot from the moon image. But others I have actually confirmed, so I'm really looking forward to it. But it is time consuming. I just need to get, basically TLDR, I just need to get through my commission queue and then I can do more stuff. But this is my focus right now because I do not want to start the next semester with a backlog like I did. Well, I didn't start one with this last semester with the backlog, but you know what I mean. This is more important right now to my integrity as an artist as well. I feel like this needs to be, but going back to what I said about no schedules, I might test that in August. Because I think getting everybody used to me streaming like whenever I want is probably a good idea. I'll still put up like YouTube waiting rooms as early in advance as I can, of course, and announce the streams as early as I can, but like I think it would be good because then I can do more streams as well. Can you tell me what song this is? It is oh my god, what is this song called? It's from Kaguya-sama. I don't remember. It's from Kaguya-sama though, you can find it. Love is War. Gorilla streams. I was saying that I think for my last semester it might be better for me to not have a schedule. And just stream as much as I can. and when I can. Whether that's like a homework stream or not, you know? I think it's probably better for everything, because I'll stream more and won't feel like obligated. School schedules can be wacky. I'm taking 18 credits again. So, yeah. It's also probably my last semester. Yeah, it's the first opening. I just forgot what the name was. Yeah, I'm dying again, guys. This is, it do be like that. But American college costs so much money that I need to be done. So, our summer class is an option for art school like normal uni. So they would have been if I was a freshman, but when I was a freshman, they didn't offer summer classes, and I'm on my last 6 classes I need to graduate, and they're very, very, very specific to my degree. So they don't offer them during the summer because I go to a very small school, because of course. So I would have taken a summer class if I could have, but apparently the answer was no. You're taking 6 classes? Yeah, I'm taking 6 classes. And I took 6 classes last semester too. So I was doing like 100-hour weeks. And that's like not an exaggeration. Like, part of me, this is just me, like, at this point, this stream is just me, like, talking my internal monologue. But part of me wonders, like, if I wasn't in school, like, how far along would I be as a streamer? You know? Because I feel like if I had a normal schedule, like, I probably would have gotten a lot farther, you know, which is, I mean, I'm not saying like, oh, I should have stopped school, because that's like dumb, but I'm interested to know, like, if that would make a difference. You'd probably be getting closer to partner. I'm getting closer now, too. I think if I wasn't in school, I think I would have, I think I would be like 100 to a 200 viewer streamer. And that's not me saying like I deserve more viewers, but like, to a point, once you hit a certain quality standard and you're consistent, like, you will grow. You will plateau at some point, but you will grow, right? The goal is obviously more than that. But like, I've found over the years, what I've learned is like, if you hit a certain quality standard of like your audio, what games you're playing, if you're even marginally entertaining, like, you will grow, right? So obviously some of it's luck, but I think there are some things that are within your control. Whether, you know, they might take a long time, but they are in your control, right? Overwatch 3? Oh my god. No. No. Like, the minds of your audience with your wizardry. Yeah, you guys followed. You're stuck here now because I have mind control spells. You're in the coven forever. Sorry. But I mean, I do say that, but at the same time, like, I'm a 45, 50 average viewer streamer. I don't know everything. I could be totally wrong. You know? It's true. I haven't seen my family in months. Yeah, you got the BBL and you were stuck here ever since. Because, like, for me, I think the biggest things I overcame, like, with my viewership plateauing, it was my model. People will say you can grow as a PNG tuber, which is true, but I think that if you have a nice model, it does help a little bit, especially if you're at least a little bit interesting, right? And then another thing was my computer, because if you guys were here pre-2024 summer, my computer sucked, and I could only stream at a certain quality, and I can only stream some games, and it would lag, and a lot of people don't have the patience for that. And then after that, it was my audio issues with my GoXLR crashing my stream, and people were really patient with me, and I was really lucky that a lot of people did stick around. But I think that, like, having those problems made it harder for people to want to stick around if it was like their first stream, and I was having problems with my hardware like that. So now, because my coven is so amazing, those have been fixed. It was great seeing the extra challenges playing the Elden Ring DLC on your old PC. It was so jank. Oh my god. It's a miracle that PC even made it through the donathon. I still have it. It's sitting in the garage. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with my PC. Or my old PC, I guess. Very true. Some models and effects like lip syncing and change of colors make it more interesting to watch. Well, yeah, and also, like, again, you can grow with a PNG tuber, but, like, if somebody's a VTuber fan, they want to see a VTuber model. Like, it's just the reality, right? Which sucks because, like, it's expensive to have your own VTuber model, but, like, it's just a fact, right? It's like how people like nice audio. Nice audio is expensive. There was one who debuted just within the last week, and I was blown away by how good it looks, and it was rigged. Yeah, I want to get a rig upgrade someday. I want to have my model rigger give me, like, V-Bridger and, like, cheek puff and stuff, but I don't have that stuff because rigging is very expensive. It looks great now, but there are upgrades that can be made. You can just use the old PC to stream while your main PC just handles your gamer. No. No. It's old. I don't think it could handle any of that, to be honest. To put it in perspective, if I was streaming and I opened a single Chrome tab, it would lag the entire stream and my model. It's just not worth the hassle. IMO. I mean, the PC was, oh God, like 6 years old by the time I built my new one because of the donathon. So, and I had like used it daily for strenuous tasks, right? So it was time. Okay. I think I might have to stop us here because I am quite hungry. I haven't eaten yet, so, and I'm getting a little like overly warm. So I think I will have a table and a coaster. I mean, I'll probably sell the GPU, but you know, it's a matter of if anybody wants it. So, but yeah, I'm gonna end here. Don't go anywhere though, because we're gonna raid out. Okay. Yes, the bear hungers. I haven't eaten yet. Tomorrow I'll be live again for more horses. More Hans girls. I'm going to be working on making some parents and also strengthening up my PvP team tomorrow. So it'll be lots of yapping, lots of clicking buttons. Yes, more Hans. More Hans. So be sure to, if you enjoy the stream, be sure to join the Discord, follow my socials, and also check out my merch if you would like to. I don't think YouTube has the merch command. It's in the description. YouTube, anything that didn't work. YouTube chat, you guys can't come with us for the raid because it's on a totally different site. But thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like the stream and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Like I said, I'll be live again tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific for more stream horses. Let's see. Who should we raid? Who shall we raid? Crystal Milk Tea is debuting a new model. I don't know them personally, but I love their covers. So we're going to go show some support. They transitioned from an idle VTuber to a full-time office worker VTuber, which I think is super cute. So we're going to go send them bear hugs. Okay, guys, be sure to give lots of love as always. Copy and paste this top message if you're a sub. Copy and paste the bottom message if you are not a sub yet. I hope you all have a great start to your weekend. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for all the subs, the follows, the raids, the gifted subs, everything. Thank you so much. I love you all very, very, very much. And yeah, Otsukuma. Otsukuba. See you soon. Bye. Bye-bye.